Hi Libra, welcome to your January Love Tarot reading. So Libra, we are looking at whatever you need to know at this time, either regarding your love life or your love situation. So please do keep that in mind. Just going to take it as it comes. Now we have the Angel Answers Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening either answers or messages with this deck. So, you know, if you got something on your mind, maybe we can give an answer. But then we're going to clarify everything with the tarot and see what's going on. And this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in Libra, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Inside Tarot. All right, Libra, let's see what we have for you. Keep in mind, Libra, that all readings should be timeless. This is just when the messages come out. All right, Libra, let's see what we got here. Improving health. No need to worry. Remain positive. And ask your angels. Now, I feel like, Libra, you're connected to somebody that may be going through something right now, and you're wondering, you know, are things going to get healthier for them? And it may not be physically, it could be just a lot going on in their life. So this could, I feel like this is someone that you're interested in, but you're not sure what's going to happen because maybe they're not ready, or there's a lot going on that they're taking care of. Could be themselves, could be things around them, whatever it is. And you may be worrying, like, you know, are things going to be okay? Are we going to be able to get together, come together? Is it going to happen? And you may be, you know, kind of losing hope. But it's saying to remain positive, and you could be praying, meditating a lot about this and asking, you know, what's going to happen with this? You know, are we finally going to come into union? Are things going to work out? Are they going to be okay? Are their situations going to be okay? Is the change going to happen, or is it not, right? So I think that's a lot going on your mind right now. So let's get into the tarot, Libra, and see what is going on. All right. So we have the good tarot. So we'll do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Goddess Guidance Oracle. We'll pull some of those for some closing messages and see what else you need to know. All right, Libra. Right, Libra, let's see what we need to know for you. What's going on for Libra? What do we need to know? What does all this mean? The Six of Pentacles. Okay, I like that. I'll explain that in a minute. Seven of Wands. Okay, yep. Knight of Pentacles, exactly. Okay, I can explain, don't worry. Hangman. Yeah. Nine of Swords. All right, so basically what we see here at Libra is that Six of Pentacles is good because I don't think things are too balanced right now in regards to how the relationship's going to move forward, because that's a lot of the questioning that's happening for you. But with the Six of Pentacles in a love reading, that tells me that yes, the feelings between you are mutual. There's balance in that. There's equal give and take and reciprocity, and equal exchange of energy of the way you're feeling towards each other. But there's obviously a block or a challenge right now, the Seven of Wands. Kind of like could be a defense up, maybe because they have to, or whatever the case, or whatever's going on. But that definitely can be the challenge and the block that's happening. Knight of Pentacles feels like it's taking a while here. That's why we have a lot of questions going on in our mind of what's going to happen, because it's taking some time with the Knight of Pentacles. Very slow moving energy. But the Hangman is saying, look, it's only temporary, right? It may seem like forever, or a lot of time has passed, but no matter the time, it's just temporary. Hangman is just temporary, then does get up and take action, right? And the Nine of Swords, yeah, it's very stressful, you know, a lot of anxiety and stress, of worry of not knowing what's going on here or what's going to happen. So I will mention the signs as I see them, Libra. It can be signs and chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We have Taurus and Pisces showing up. Let's see what's on the bottom. Nine of Wands reverse is actually good, because that is saying that the struggle is just about over, or it is over. And maybe perhaps just haven't seen it yet. So let's keep going. Nines are almost completion, full circle, and a new beginning. So let's see. What else do we need to know for Libra? What else do we need to know for Libra regarding this energy? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, the moon. Yeah, a lot of fear, things we can't see, things we don't know, right? Can't see clearly ahead about the commitment of this relationship, right? Let's see, let's keep going here. Patience, yeah. Page of Cups. King of Pentacles. So, Libra, what I'm feeling like here is, yeah, there's things we still don't know or we can't see. That's why we have a lot of fear-based energy of not knowing things or what's happening, either regarding this commitment, relationship, whatever. But the Hierophant does indicate morals, traditions, values, standards, things meant to be, doing things the right way, leveling up big time, growth and expansion. So I feel like this person's doing things the right way. It's just requiring a lot of patience with the Temperance card. That is also a soulmate connection, a soulmate energy, divinely guided energy. You know, it's all about alignment of soulmates at the right time when things are meant to be coming into balance. It does require patience though, which can be, you know, sometimes that can wear a little bit thin. But we do have the Page of Cups here, which can be, you know, that loving energy coming forward, romantic, loving communication, could be apologies about the delay. I feel like there's a delay here. But the King of Pentacles does commit, very stable, grounded, secure, believes in morals, traditions, values, just like the Hierophant, family orientated as well. This also could be someone that owns like their own business, could be something related in finances, sales, or business of some sort. Or they work for a huge corporation or business or something like that. Doesn't have to be though. I'm not feeling like this person, I mean, Pentacle people can be married or committed. I'm not feeling like this person is elsewhere committed. I feel like they very much have you on their mind and the relationship with you, but there's just something here that's blocking it, right? So we have Pisces, Taurus, Sag, Pisces, and Virgo. So I'll mention the signs as I see them, and I think I forgot to mention that. Libra, if some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. It can be signs of chart, people dealing with. The Devil. Is this person dealing with a nasty situation? Because that's not a great energy. Could be legalities involved. I mean, we do have the King of Swords here. They may be coming in finally to speak the truth about this either negative situation or negative, maybe even person they're dealing with. Could be legal, like I said, legal things going on. I mean, it could be divorce for some, but, or they just got out of a divorce and they're trying to clean it up, right? Could be something like that too. But let's see. I wasn't feeling that, but you know, things can always change. But let's see, Libra, what else we need to know for Libra, please. What do we need to know for Libra? What is going on here for Libra? Queen of Swords reverse. Four of Cups, yeah. That's you, Libra, actually, the Queen of Swords. Or could be another Libra. Five of Wands. I feel like now we're reading into your energy. Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this was kind of the situation, and now we're reading more into your energy now with the Queen of Swords showing up. King of Swords, we just seen that on the bottom of the deck. So we do have a match, but one's upright, one's reverse, meaning there's something not aligning right now, obviously. But I also feel like you probably haven't maybe communicated with this person in a while, whether it's your doing or not, or just the circumstance. And I feel like you're feeling very discontent, not sure what's going to happen here with the Four of Cups. Like, I just don't know what's going to happen. Five of Wands, a lot of inner conflict, like or feeling conflicted, like I don't know if this person is going to return with the Six of Cups, you know, or if they return, what's it going to be like? So there's a lot of inner conflict, and then I feel like outer conflict too, because there's a conflicting situation here, right? King of Swords, though, I mean, they can be divorced, widowed, been through a lot, going through some things, could be legalities, like I said. But the King of Swords usually does speak with truth, clarity, communication, right? This also could be someone, whether it's you or the military, law enforcement, medical, education, communications of some kind as well. We got Gemini, Libra showing up here. Could have 2 air signs. It doesn't have to be the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're feeling like maybe this is the end. Right? Like, should you end it? Even if it never really began, or if it did begin, maybe it's not meant to go any further. But I feel like something is changing and wrapping up for them, which is going to change everything. This, I just did Gemini, and this is actually Gemini right here. So if you're connected to another air sign, you may want to watch their reading, even if it's heavy Gemini placements or air placements. This feels a little bit similar. All right, Gemini, so let's see what else. Gemini, Libra. Gemini in my head now. All right, Libra, what else we need to know? Ace of Cups, so there's a new beginning in love. 10 of Wands, we're feeling overwhelmed, overburdened, like I don't know if this is going to be, you know, the love situation I want it to be, or is it the end, right? So we have 2 opposing energies here. 3 of Wands, though, is about in the very near future, right? Things happening, things coming in. 4 of Swords that we've been thinking about, contemplating about, and there's been non-action about. Empress, so that is you. Libra, that's Libra Taurus. See, we have this King of Swords, King of Pentacles. I don't feel like you have a choice between 2. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like this is you waiting on your truth about the stability of this person. Right? What was on the top there? Not that you're, you know, stressing about in the 9 of Swords. So we're going to pull one more row. I feel, you know, we do have the new beginning. I would have rather see the 10 than the Ace, because that's the ending in the new beginning. But let's see where this is going. So we have Libra Taurus here. Let's see what's on the bottom. 3 of Pentacles reverse. Not sure how this is going to grow, build, or expand, or if it even will. Yeah, but you know, that's what you wish and hope for. 9 of Cups. All right, Libra. So we'll do one more row with clarifiers to see what else you need to know. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Then we'll get into the Goddess guidance for some closing messages. So one more row with clarifiers for Libra. What does this Empress need to know? I feel like that's definitely you thinking heavily about how things are going to move forward. I feel like so overwhelmed that I just don't know anymore. But I want this new beginning in love, right? So let's see what else you need to know. 7 of Pentacles, again with the patience and waiting. Taking time. Very still energy. But there's a Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny, divine timing, things meant to be, growth, luck, expansion, moving forward in a positive way. Divine timing, right? Page of Swords for communication to come in. Clarity, communication. Could be, you know, checking things online, see if you can, you know, get any answers from there. I think you're doing that too. Or, you know, perhaps seeing, like, if I look at other social media, maybe I can find some things out. But it's destiny that communication is going to come in here. That's going to clear things up, right? I do like that. High Priestess. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Maybe we don't know. That will be clarified here with the Page and the Wheel. I do like that. Probably been no communication for a while as well, right? And then things will work out. I do like this 8 of Pentacles in a love reading. This is telling me things working out. Putting in the work, hard work, things just working out. We have 8 there, infinity, travel, action, movement. So we have Pisces, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Yeah, there's been a lot of waiting and holding back, right? But there's been some sort of foundation laid between you, the 4 of Pentacles. But there's been a lot of indecisive energy, like not knowing what decisions are going to be made, how things are going to go. But there comes the solid offer here to finally make this real, go on that date, whatever it is for you. A solid offer and it's real. Five of Pentacles, right? Been feeling lack and loneliness about this. And maybe getting the best of you, where you're feeling just overwhelmed, stressed, anxiety, maybe a little obsessing about it because you're not together with the one you want to be with. Two of Cups reverse. But there's the Eight of Cups reverse, which tells me this person is going to return. A lot of confusion, illusion. I don't know what to think anymore, right? Seven of Cups, but there's a lot going on. Ten of Pentacles is long-term energy, right? Stability, foundation, long-term. And then the new beginning is right here. That is manifesting, right? Even though you may not see it. All right, Libra. So let's see what else you need to know. So I'm going to pull some goddess guidance to see what else you need to know. And also everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. You can check that out as well. All the links and info that you need. So please check it out. All right, Libra, goddess guidance. What else do you need to know? True love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver a great love to you. Yeah. There's no denying the feelings here, right? You know there's love. I mean, it's here. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, chemicals. So I just feel like it's been a very sensitive situation for you. Obviously, when you love someone, you want to be with them, and that's all you think about. It's very emotional, right? They could be going through some sensitive situations as well. It could be a very emotional time for the two of you coming together as well. Bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. So I feel like this person is finally going to be able to be bold, daring, and come in and make the moves for love, right? Transformation, there you go. So there's things changing. You are experiencing the enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Exactly. So there's no need to worry. Look at that. We even have a bright future below that. So no need to worry, Libra. That's what I see here. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.